Welcome to Non-Nonsense Airbnb. In this video, I will show you how you can set house rules for your property on Airbnb. Try and do this from a computer. It is much easier when you do that, but you can do it from the phone app as well if you want, and the navigation is the same. Once you're logged into Airbnb from your computer, just go over to the top right section. You will see Switch to Hosting button. Click on that. That will take you to your hosting dashboard, and then click on listings option in the top menu. That will open up your listing editor page. You don't need to go anywhere else. Just keep scrolling down in this left panel until you see house rules. Click on that card and that will open up your house rules on the right hand side. Now the first option here is pets allowed. You can either choose no pets allowed, but when you choose pets allowed, it will prompt you to choose how many pets you allow. You can choose up to 5 pets in your property. The next is events allowed. You can mark yes or no whether you allow events in your property. The same way, you can mark whether you allow smoking, vaping, e-cigarettes, although I feel it would have been more helpful if they had divided it into 2 sections, because most people, they don't mind if someone is smoking outside in the garden and they clean up after that, but no one wants anyone to be smoking inside the property. So I hope Airbnb will add more details to this smoking section in the future. Next is quiet hours. If your property is in a residential area and you want people to be extra careful with the noise levels, especially in the nighttime, you can mark this as yes, and then it will prompt you to choose the quiet hours. Commercial photography and filming allowed. There are times when people reach out to you on Airbnb saying, hey, I want to book your property for a small shoot or a photo session, things like that. You can choose that here by marking it yes or no. The next is number of guests. How many people do you allow in your property? You can change this number to anything. It doesn't really look at the number of beds you have added in the property. This simply means that sometimes people have visitors coming in the day. You can set a limit on the maximum number of people that can be at your property at any time. Next is a check-in and checkout times. This is where you can just click on this and you can mention the check-in and checkout time for your property. 3 o'clock check-in and 11 o'clock checkout is the most optimal setting, I believe, and is kind of industry standard. So try and stick to that. If you change your checkout time to any time sooner, it will cause inconvenience to the guest. But if you make it anytime later, it is going to leave less time for your cleaner. So keep that in mind. One more thing, if your property has a lockbox or there is no dependency on what time people are arriving, they can kind of come anytime they want and pick up the keys to check in. In that case, you can just click on end time and choose flexible here. That means people can come in anytime after 3. It doesn't matter how late. And once you're done, don't forget to click on save here on the right hand side. And the last one is additional rules. This is a free text. This is where you can add your own house rules. For example, don't wear shoes in my house or clean up after smoking or things like that. You can mention anything which you want people to follow. This is your home, your house rules will apply. And once all done, click on save here once again, and your house rules will automatically be updated. Keep this in mind that whatever changes you do now will only be applicable to the future booking. You cannot retrospectively change all these rules for the existing bookings you have already received. Airbnb keeps a snapshot of your listing, so whoever booked your property in the past will see the snapshot of how your listing looked on that day when they booked it. All these changes you are doing now will not be visible to your confirmed reservations at this moment. I really hope you find this video useful. Please do like and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment if you would like me to make a video about something which is troubling you. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Until next time, bye-bye.